Hey everybody, I'm Tasha with the Major Change Group, and today we're going to talk about inactive or dormant accounts. With these banks and these credit card issuers, they've been closing accounts down for no reason, but sometimes they will close credit cards if they're inactive for a significant amount of time, or if you haven't used them. And so y'all, I done got an email from Experian and Chase. They emailed me saying that I had accounts that were dormant, but I had finally used the accounts. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, have I not learned my lesson? Because let me see, maybe like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, Bank of America not only closed one of my credit cards, but two of my credit cards due to inactivity. And so, but see, the thing is, they didn't email me. They just closed the cards. And I did not know what was going on. So I was just like so upset about it. But this time I was sent an email from Chase letting me know and Experian. So I was just like, oh my goodness. So I'm like, this is giving me enough time to get my stuff together to make sure that this isn't going to happen again. So let me know in the comments, have you received the email from your bank or let's say Experian, TransUnion, saying that you have accounts that are dormant? Let me know in the comments. And today we're going to talk about a strategy that I'm going to try to use, because usually I use the, where I'm leaving either 2 to 5% on a credit card and I rotate them. But y'all, when you got like 14 or 15 credit cards, it just get hard sometimes. So let me know in the comments, what are your strategies for not letting a card go unused for a significant amount of time? Let's get into it. So Experian had emailed me stating that I had a credit card that was dormant. And y'all, it was one of my Navy Federal credit cards. Now, see, the only thing is I had got 2 credit cards in first quarter. So I had got the Citi Platinum Advantage credit card. And then I had got the American Express Surpass credit card. And then, I had got the American Express credit card. So I'm not going to lie, for a minute there, I can't believe it's like I really wasn't using, I want to say it was my More Rewards and my Navy Federal Cash Rewards. Because see, the thing is, for my Navy Federal Cash Rewards card, I had a recurring charge for my, I want to say my Comcast. But then once I was trying to get my spin on those 2 credit cards, I had moved it over. So I really, wasn't using those credit cards for a minute. And so now I'm just like, oh my goodness. But see, the thing is, I believe that I have been using the cards, but it was for small purchases. And see, the thing is, I was paying the credit card off. I wasn't reporting. And see, that's the main thing. It's not that I wasn't using it. It is that I wasn't having a balanced report to the credit bureau. So now I have gotten a balance reported to the credit bureau, but I'm gonna have to come up with a better plan. So that's what we're gonna talk about. So here you can see that this was from Experian. So Experian sent me an email stating that I had a dormant Navy Federal Credit Union card that is now active, and it looks like for my Chase, they also sent me something saying that I had activity on a dormant account. And it says you haven't used this account in over 6 months. But I'm just like, I know it's been over 6 months that I used this credit card. But the thing is, I haven't probably reported anything. And see, the thing is, I have 14 credit cards. So let's take a look at all, maybe 15. So here are all the credit cards that I'm using. But see, this is the thing. My Hilton Honor Surpass and then my Citi Advantage credit card. Those are the 2 credit cards that I'm really using. But see, the thing is, before I had got those credit cards in January, I was using the American Express Gold card. And I want to say my Flagship and my Sapphire Preferred credit card, because what I was doing, I was really trying to run a test on the American Express Gold card and the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, because I was trying to see of those 2 cards, which one can I earn the most points quickly And when I have the points, which one do I feel like I could get more with my points? Is it going to be the American Express Gold card or the Chase Sapphire Preferred card? But once I got the Hilton Honor Surpass and the City Advantage Platinum credit card, I really wasn't using it. So you'll have to let me know, especially when you have a lot of annual fee credit cards compared to no annual fee credit cards. How do you feel about those credit cards that are inactive? You know, I was on Sledge. I was on his channel. You guys have to check out Sledge's channel. And somebody had asked him a question about, would you close credit cards that don't have an annual fee? You know, and it got me to thinking, because it's just like, let's say with the Discover It, the Navy Federal Cash Rewards card, and then like my City Thank You Rewards card, and y'all, even my American Express Everyday credit card, and then my Chase ISG Travelers card, and kind of my Southwest credit card. Like, I don't really use those as much, but see, the only thing is my Southwest, it has an annual fee on it, but those other credit cards don't have an annual fee. Now my Navy Federal Flagship, it does have an annual fee, so I don't think that I would ever close that card. But kind of like my favorite Navy Federal credit cards are the More Rewards and the Flagship, but I don't really use the Cash Rewards as much. But I'm just like, would I close that credit card? So I'm just kind of thinking about, you know, can you really have too many credit cards, especially, you know, during this time where they are kind of closing credit cards right from under you. And so, you know, what I'm doing is trying to make sure that I have spend on it. So one thing that I do to check to see what I'm reporting, I will, from my Chase credit card, and I love Chase's portal, you can go in and see what's reporting on your credit cards. So you can see here with this is my American Express Gold card. And I think this is my American Express with the 507. That's my, I want to say that's the Surpass. So I did report on those. And now I'm reporting on all of my Navy Federal credit cards, because I really like to go on the Experian sites, and they have this thing called the score ingredient. And what I'll do is I like to go over here to really take a look at my credit profile to see, you know, the different factors and how it impacts me. And for the credit utilization, it'll tell you that you shouldn't report on more than 3 credit cards. But the thing is, for me, is just rotating all of those credit cards. And so really, that's what I'm trying to do. And so one thing that I'm going to have to do and make sure that I do and not move it, because I know for sure on my Navy Federal Cash Rewards credit card, I did have my Comcast doing a reoccurring charge on it. But see, the thing is, once I got those 2 credit cards, I moved the reoccurring charge over to another credit card. So I'll just have to make sure to have other things reoccurring. And so I have Audible, and I put that on my City Thank You Rewards credit card, because I don't have that credit card over 15 years. And so I don't want that credit card to close, because that's one of the longest credit cards that I have. And so that's giving me a high length of credit. So I don't want that one to close. So I ended up putting my Audible on there. And so I'm going to try to find some other things that I can put on a credit card. But see, the thing is, you know how when you are trying to get the points, and so that's the thing, because I feel like when you're trying to get points, let's say for travel or cash back and things like that, you know, I don't want to have to spread it over so many credit cards. And so that's kind of what was happening. But let me know in the comments, what do you think? What strategies do you use to be able to not have your credit cards inactive for a significant amount of time? And so overall, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can have more reoccurring charges on some of the other credit cards that I really don't use that often. But I am going to really consider possibly closing a credit card or 2 But let me know in the comments, would you close a credit card that doesn't have an annual fee? Because y'all already know I will close a credit card that has an annual fee because I have. But I'll have to see which of those that I can close because I just paid the $69 annual fee for the Southwest credit card. So I'm not going to be closing that one since I already paid the $69 on it. And I wish they had a card that I could downgrade that didn't have an annual fee, and then I would keep it. So let me know in the comments, what are you thinking? And let me know your strategy. Please like, subscribe, share with a friend, and turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when new content drops. I thank you so much for watching. Until next time. It's not a game, sir.